Alright. Woo! Okay, hang on. I'm lagging a bit.
My string quality is.
Alright, let me just.
What the hell? Oh wow.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay. Let me just make some adjustments on the settings on my end. I don't think my Hi Ariana, hello. How are you? Sorry, I'm with my friends.
It's okay.
All right. Let's do.
I will also link yours.
Let's do windowed mode because that usually helps. And then we're
I window mode everything. I
do that, and then I'm a professional. I'm a professional. There we go.
If there's a little bit of stuff.
All right.
Loud.
All right. All right, 60 frames is good. I don't think I need the visual effects to show how wet things are. Let me turn down the shadow resolution because there we go.
Also, I will say this is my first ever collab.
Really? Oh, I'm so happy. Anti-aliasing. Render scale, that's fine. Turn down the textures. We don't need maximum textures. Oh, yes. Okay, I think that should be fine. She said everyone wants to know how wet things are. Oh my god. Alright, let's resume the job. Alright. It looks fine on my end. My they're just testing. Wait, ding! I love that. It's so satisfying.
I spent so many hours with these things.
Okay.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Alright. Okay, hang on. I have an idea. Said you're kind of hard to hear, so I'm gonna bump up the volume and blow out my chat's eardrums. I'm gonna use my controller actually. Oh, it's vibrating. I can think of something else. Something else that my chat would like to vibrate. Oh, this banister looks so good. I've always wanted to try this dishwasher. Oh, is there bird shit all over all over the window, the front window? That's so funny. Covered in bird feces.
It must be left there, like in the middle of the street for too long or under a tree. I know that happens to Mom's car.
Also, I really appreciate how they spell tire with a Y.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. Is that like a European thing?
It might be. I don't Canada do that. If you spell it T R-I.
Tire?
Maybe? Don't ask the dyslexic person.
Yeah. You mind just turning your mic up a smidge because my chat said they're having a hard time hearing you.
Am I still too quiet? It could be the distance of my mic. Hold on. Let me move this thing. What? Hello?
Just a little more.
A little more?
Yeah.
How about now?
Better.
Yay!
Yeah, they don't mind about blowing out my chat's eardrums. Like, they're used to it.
Okay.
Alright.
Sounds good.
I think we have to wash the roof too.
Yep.
Where's the ladder? Oh my god. Are they parked under a tree or something? So my job, we have a drive-through, and one time this person just like drove through, and their car was completely covered in crap, like bird crap.
Oh.
And I was like,
oh, it's terrible.
I was like, oh my god. Let's, hang on. I'm gonna see. Okay, we need to clean the bumpers. We're almost done. There we go.
The glue.
Maybe. Okay, so we gotta finish the tires.
But don't mind me, I just like hanging out on the ground.
One of my chat. Oh yeah. One of my chat members just said, did you ask if they were having a shit day? For the person who drove through and their car was like completely covered in bird shit.
You should have. They might have gotten mad, but it would have been funny.
Yeah. I didn't say anything because I was at work, but I was just like, oh, nice. Alright. Oh, we finished! Nice job.
Yeah. I didn't get the we finished thing.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming.
Yeah, we finished. I'm just gonna leave something in my chat. I'm gonna leave a link to your stream so people can drop a like. There we go. I'm gonna pin that. There we go. Okay. Thank God he didn't own a convertible. Oh, that's funny. Alright, I think... Yeah. Oh, you want to try for the 5-star? Did we do the 5-star? Let me see what we're... Oh. Okay, we're done. Yeah, 100%. Nice. Alright. Let's see.
Fine.
We
As long
should...
as questioned. Mhm.
Let's start a new job.
It's probably.
Alright.
Let's crank that up.
Yes.
Hi, Zach. Is
Alright.
that better?
Oh, yes. That is much better. Alright, here we are. Look at this filth. It's like I almost don't know where to start because it's so like messy. It's like, oh my god, we really do have our work cut out for us. But we got this.
Yeah, we do. I just dive right in because I've played this so many times. You think I get bored, but I genuinely enjoy.
I want to try it so bad. I'm gonna turn the game down just so people can hear you a bit better because I think you're more important than the game.
Oh, really?
Okay. This is kind of like relaxing.
Ooh. My mouse sensitivity might be too high, so I might be accidentally giving everybody whiplash.
Oh, it's okay. You can splash me. Wouldn't be the first time I get splashed with fluids.
Damn,
Okay, so
your life is more exciting than mine.
so y'all want to hear how I know Gege? So I met Gege through a server called the Kintuber server, and our friend Yumeko brought Gege in because she's also a fan of, as I've mentioned before on this channel, of Maikami Oshi Loxakuma. Yes. And so yeah, that's how we know each other. We're kindred.
I felt like such a lost soul asking, like, is there a server with other YouTubers that are fans?
No.
I had no idea that there was a server.
Yeah.
I knew there was like a pre-check, but I didn't know there was an actual dedicated one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been around for a little bit, and I'm just glad Yume is amazing. Like she's been bringing in so many independent creators, and bless her, she is such a sweet person, and she's always been so helpful.
Honestly, I hope to collab with everybody in the server, but
It's hard.
I think most people are very busy, so
Yeah.
especially this time of year.
Yeah. I do hope so. I mean, now that I have my own place, I'll be able to collab more.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah. Yes.
Definitely a feat to get your own place in this in this economy.
Oh, yeah. In this American economy? Yeah, I'm so excited. It was so hard because it's like, where do I find a place that's like somewhat decent with a good price? And like, luckily, I know I like knew of somebody who owns a couple of investment properties, and they had this like
Nice.
super nice condo in a city that is not far from where I used to live. And I was like, yeah, I will happily take that because, you know, I am I am an old demon, and it's time for me to move out of my parents'
Mm,
house because I can't rely on them forever.
yeah.
Like I love Mama and Papa Way very much. They are incredible, but well, it's time to grow. Time to grow and spread these wings.
Yeah. And I'm sure they're partying it up.
Yeah, they've turned my old room into like a crafting cave. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say man cave because my dad doesn't have any of that stuff. Like he doesn't need one. He
Mhm.
he's very much like somebody who doesn't need like a separate hobby space.
Oh, he just kind of does it all in one spot.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that's how my family used to do it for a long time.
Mhm.
But then we converted the basement into basically an everything
Yeah.
an everything kind of place. So like we got knitting, there's a sewing machine.
Mhm.
What else is down there? Woodworking. It's a
Woodworking?
mess. Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. My grandma and grandpa used to do a whole lot of woodworking, but now they're older, so
Mhm.
do quite as
Yeah. Yeah, my grandfather was a
right as no.
carpenter, so he would do woodworking.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, nice. Your name's couch building. Congrats.
my
Are you easy?
ma'am cave. I love that. Man, somebody in my
Okay.
chat just referred to it as a ma'am, as in like ma'am, as you would call a lovely a lovely woman. I think that's awesome. Ma'am cave. I like that. I guess I
That's
have
how I
a
feel about my.
I guess I have a ma'am cave, but I mean I share it with my roommate, so
Mm-hmm.
but I mean my roommate and
Cool.
I have
Okay.
very healthy boundaries. Like as long as like because
Mm.
they work during the day, they're at work right now, and I tend to
Mm.
stream when either they're at work or they're sleeping. So that's why I stream weird hours.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And I gotta give them time to.
I don't. Yeah,
Oh, what were you saying?
I
I'm sorry.
don't scream at night. It's okay.
Yeah. Well,
I don't stream at night because my family sleeps and the walls are thin.
the walls are thin. These walls are thin.
Thin as hell. You can punch right through them.
Just don't let anybody named Kyle live with you.
Oh, what did Kyle do?
Kyle punched a hole in the wall
Oh,
because,
yo.
yeah, because they, because he got sick of hearing All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey in Fortnite. I can't believe that's
Oh
real.
my god. I didn't know Mariah Carey unlocked some inner anger issues.
I mean, after working retail for a very long time, Christmas music kind of unleashes my inner anger too.
Oh, see, I like Christmas music, so
Ooh.
whenever I worked in retail, I was like, yeah,
Oh, what?
Christmas.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Well, it's Mariah Carey.
Is it All
All
I
I Want
Want
for
for
Christmas.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it was also, I can't remember his name, but he did a cover of Jingle Bell Rock.
Oh. I can't
And I know,
remember. There's a lot of them.
I know. That's why I'm like, oh, who sung that one? Might have been Michael Bublé.
Maybe.
One of the typical hot guys from the early 2000s.
Oh my God. Speaking of hot guys from from like days of yore. So, do you all remember how
Mhm.
I was away for a weekend last week? Like overnight? So, guess who I was seeing?
Who were you seeing?
I was seeing Big Time Rush.
Oh yeah, you posted about that. That's so cool.
Oh.
Oh,
Classic.
me when I'm in trouble.
But do you remember those like image macros a few years ago people used to make where they would play that song Boyfriend? But it was always like the most cursed like like a compilation of images you could find.
I think I do remember.
I think I saw one of Griffith from Berserk.
Oh hell yeah.
The worst. Like
And
that
he's
was a
got
good
some
one.
really dedicated fans.
That was like the worst. Yeah, yeah, they still perform. Well, they had their reunion tour last year. Yeah, Big Time Rush. Yeah, it was actually really interesting
Was
because
that
I'm just going to go off on a tangent here about Big Time Rush. For those of you who are
go ahead?
uninformed, Big Time Rush is a fictional, defictionalized band where, because they had their TV show back in like 15 years ago, where they played a band, but they were also like playing themselves. So, so at this show, they
TJ
were
with that.
like they were like doing they were like acting like their characters from the show, like as their
Oh,
characters. And I thought that was so fascinating because that's kind of like what VTubers do. Like VTubers have that whole like kayfabe like aspect where like they are in
hmm.
character, but like it's like all part of like the act. It was so interesting.
I actually did not know that at all.
Yeah. And they were like
That's
on
just
ice
nice.
too.
On ice?
Yeah, they did an ice show.
Oh, so cool.
I know. Apparently it's
And
something they
I
do
don't think
every
I
year.
really.
Yeah, they do like their
Oh,
holiday show every year where they pick a random city to like go to and perform a show there for like the fans.
I feel like I should get more into Big Time Rush now.
Do it. They have some great songs.
Between that and all the encounters,
Yeah. I was gonna post
brain
a
full of
meme.
music.
I was gonna post a meme of all the members of Big Time Rush, and but I was gonna say I'm gonna tell my kids this was Luxium.
do it.
Yeah. I was like trying to figure out who would be who in the band. Like who is who from Luxium? I feel like I feel like Vox would be James because he's that like flirty, beautiful man who's also very silly.
Hmm.
Ike would probably be Kendall because he's the one that is most like sane, most grounded.
Hmm. I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, I hate it here. Luca would be Carlos because Carlos is very silly and Luca is very silly. And Shu would be Logan. That's what I think,
What?
at least.
I don't know them enough to say who's who, but I will agree with you just from the descriptions you've given.
Yeah. Maybe I'll consult with other kindred who are also rushers, see what they think.
Oh yeah.
But it was like so interesting because like I had never been to a concert, at least in recent years, where
Hmm.
like they kind of bought into the whole like idol imagery where they like everybody had their own posters showing who their favorite was
Hmm.
and like there was one song where they brought girls up on stage and sang to them.
Oh, that's
And
so cute. What?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And like then they went into the audience for one of their songs and just
Hmm.
like walked around. And I'm like, "Oh my god, they must be like super trusting of their fans."
Yeah. Well, maybe their fan base is like chilled out a lot
Maybe. I mean, they are
over the years.
older.
Yeah. I
Like
find
that.
the longer a singer has been around, the more chiller fan base is.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like yeah, a lot of the fans look to be like in their late 20s, early 30s who were there.
Hmm.
So, I mean, they did have the like t-shirts and like the signs, but it's just like I think they just know that they're older and they probably have better control over themselves
Hmm.
than a
Or
less
at least
experienced
they'll be.
fan base. Yeah. I don't know if I would ever do a show like that where I'd go into the audience.
No, I mean, it'd still be a cool experience either way.
Unless I had like a barrier of like bodyguards surrounding me. But that's what surprised me is they didn't have like security to like around them. They just went in like and they were like hugging their fans. I was like, "Oh my gosh, like these
Oh,
guys just
okay.
like don't mind at all."
Oh, that's super trusting. Holy shit.
Yeah. Hi. Thank you very much, everybody who's wishing me good luck. I do see you. Yeah. But like, I don't know. I guess since it's an older fan base, they just know that.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think it's cool.
I will get this straight, so help me God.
I would never let my patio get this dirty.
God, no.
I'll clean it myself.
I mean, I think there's a lore reason why.
This game has
I just, I
lore?
for, yeah, it does. I never remember to actually read it.
That's so interesting. I have to look. I have to like see now. Like, what's going on? What's the deal with it?
I think it's like in the little text messages you get at the side there
Oh,
under your money.
I have to look. 'Cause I did see something about like how this like house used to belong to his girlfriend, his like first girlfriend. I'm like, why are you living in the house where that your ex used to live? That's a bit weird.
Eh, I don't. Mm, how did you get the property in his name? Let's see. It's a little fishy over there.
Maybe it was just like really neglected.
Maybe.
I saw some of the DLC though, and I was like, Shrek?
Yeah.
You can power wash Shrek Swamp?
All right. I'm gonna have to BRB
Okay,
at
that's fine.
Grandma's home with groceries.
Okay, I'll just continue.
I'll just hang out with the flowers.
Yeah, I can talk to my chat too. Hello. Yeah, a lot of female idols do have older fans. And like I feel really bad because um I guess it's a little different versus like, you know, Western audiences versus Eastern audiences. But it's just like I don't know. It's just a different culture and I'm not too familiar with. But I will say that I do think that a lot of let me just see what hasn't been cleaned yet. This hasn't been cleaned yet. Well, at least the fan bases I'm in are very respectful to the idols at least. Like Big Time Rush, they had this segment where they were talking about like what the holidays mean to them. And you know, two of them are actually married, the members. And I feel like yeah, I would say the majority of the audience was female. There were actually a lot of male fans, though. I will say that because I think they were fans of the show. Because the show was actually very popular with guys back in the day, too. Because it's like funny, it's silly. But yeah, because like they were talking about their families and the fact that the band members felt comfortable talking about, you know, their significant others in the interview, that probably means that oh, I went to Big Time Rush last weekend. Yeah, because I feel like also, at least in the Rusher fandom, it's very frowned upon to be disrespectful towards the guy's girlfriend and wives, especially Carlos, because he's been with his wife for a very long time. They actually started dating while they were on the show. So when they mentioned their wife, the crowd actually started cheering when they would mention their girlfriends and wives. So I think that does show that it is a positive environment. So the guys do feel safe, do feel comfortable like sharing personal stuff like that. Yeah, unfortunately, especially with a lot of like celebrities that are very appealing to women, or like heartthrob celebrities, it is kind of a thing among the more like dangerous fans to be disrespectful of the families. But I mean, I I think it's awful to disrespect somebody's significant other and to be disrespectful of that relationship. But because, like I was saying, like you don't know that person beyond who they are as a performer. Yeah. Yeah. I did think it was nice that they were very comfortable sharing personal things with their fans. Like talking about like what they do for the holidays, and like I think that was very nice. Yeah, men shouldn't do it either. Exactly. Big Time Rush. I saw them in concert last weekend. It was a lot of fun. Hmm. Yeah. Honestly, I'd rather have a celebrity I like be happy and in a good relationship than be sad and lonely. You know? I want what's best for my Oshi. Like if they're with somebody who respects them and loves them and, you know, makes them happy, that's really all I could ask for. Exactly. Exactly. It is so rare for idols to date their fans. I mean, it does happen sometimes, but um the only time I can think of it happening like for real is if that person is in the same industry as that idol. Yeah. Like there have been instances where um I will give I will give an example here. So Kate Middleton, like before she was with Prince William, was actually, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Was actually with, like, actually had a crush on him before she ended up dating him. But I feel like that's because she then went to the same college he did and they got to know each other outside of him like being a celebrity. So I feel like that's the only time it happens is if they get to know each other beyond fan and idol. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Like that stuff only happens in on like TV and like books. It's it's a fantasy, a wish fulfillment fantasy. And like there's nothing wrong with like engaging in media where a fan ends up in a romantic relationship with a celebrity. I think that's a safe and very healthy way to look into that, to like explore that. But as I said, it's fantasy and there needs to be that acknowledgement that it is fantasy. Yeah. Like for example, I will like establish this boundary right now. I really don't mind if y'all like fans or like self insert, like self shipping art of me and like write fanfics of me. I really don't mind because I don't want to like let you all hold back your creativity for my sake. Just realize that that's all like fan stuff and who I am outside of streaming and like beyond what you see on the screen is very different than what you all see here. Yeah. Nasty. Oh, I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure they're out there. Hmm. There's actually like, this is actually stuff I like to study. Like you know, the whole celebrity culture and like, especially among teenage girls. I feel celebrity crushes are actually very healthy because it helps people identify like what they like in a potential romantic partner. And if they can identify that, then it'll help them find a good relationship. At least that's my take on it. I really hope that you all end up with people who love you very much and respect you as people. Um, I'm talking about from like a, you know, sociological standpoint. Because I was a teenager at one point, like a billion years ago, but you know, it's more of like the culture surrounding like femme-focused media and stuff that appeals to a female audience. Like like femme-centric media, that's what I'm talking about. I think it's I think it's a very interesting thing to look at to study. Yeah, you don't you don't need that trouble. Yeah. Yep, love is being with the person because you enjoy their company and you want to build a future with them. That is what love is all about. Love is folding laundry and doing taxes together. Well, you can't avoid them. I think I'll use my tax refund to invest in a better PC setup. Definitely don't settle, but like understand that nobody's going to be perfect. I think I need the ladder. Let me go grab that. That's gross stuff. Some of these you need like a stronger nozzle to clean off. That's my friend. That's Gege. She is she had to step away to assist her family with something. That's okay. Yes, she is away from keyboard. She's just helping her family right now with something. It's okay. But that's okay. I get to chat with you all. I think she's coming back. Hello. Oh yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. You know, helping family is important. Yeah, I had to. There she is. Welcome back. Oh, her mic might be picking up.
Hello.
Hello.
I am back. Sorry, yep. go.
I can hear her. She's fine.
Can you hear me now?
The 100. Ah. Are you talking about that thing? Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that.
Hope I wasn't gone too long.
No, you were fine. I was just entertaining everybody while you were gone and just like talking philosophy and you know.
Oh, hell yeah, kind of philosophy.
I was just talking about how I like to study like femme-centric media
Hmm.
and like how a lot of it gets kind of just like not taken seriously.
Oh yeah.
I just think that stuff is fascinating.
Hmm.
Especially
I studied a little bit of that. Hmm?
especially video games. Like, you know how like a lot of games that appeal to a female audience like aren't like called real video games.
Oh my god, yes.
And I'm
If you
like, yeah,
play The Sims, you're not a real gamer. Okay, whatever you say, dude.
I like my pretty princess games.
Me too. Like Infinity Nikki. Oh,
Oh,
I spent so many hours.
I need to get into that. I need to get that.
Do it. Oh, it's so fun.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
The story's actually pretty good too. I was surprised. I played the other Infinity Nikki games.
I played like the
Or
Love
not
Miki.
Infinity, but
I played Love
yeah,
Miki.
I played it on and off. Mainly because I kept getting bad scores, so I just
Oh yeah, that's a money sink if anything. Because
yeah. I did spend money on it as well.
yeah, I would grind so
Infinity Nikki,
much.
yeah.
I'm just not one for gotcha games, really.
Hmm. You can play the game mostly free to play. It's just when you start getting into the more difficult levels, it's like,
Maybe I can start a gotcha game fund on this channel.
what? Give me your money so I can spend it.
You made money so I can buy pretty outfits.
Yeah. I'm so far in the story that like I've basically reached a point where there is no more story yet.
Oh, does there need to be an update?
Yeah, they have to update the game story further because they just have the one big area still. Kind
Mmm.
of like how Genshin just had Mondstadt
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't know. As somebody in my chat was saying, like they think like video games as a whole are geared towards a male audience, and that is true. But like then you get stuff that appeals to everybody, like regardless, as long as it's like
Mm.
fun. Like that's the way I see it. As long as it's fun, it's a good game.
Like this.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all just here to have fun. I think the shed is clean. What else are we missing? Let me just pull up the tablet. The fence gate, fence panels, doghouse. Okay.
I didn't finish the podcast, but it's
Okay, I got it.
my bad. My bad.
It's okay. We're gonna 100% this. It's a doghouse roof, I think. Yeah. There we go. It'll like tell you like in the tablet where there's stuff like still dirty. Maybe I should spray my chat down too. And I think they're
Are
very
they down bad?
Yes. Oh my god. It's okay, I don't mind. Like if it bothered me, I wouldn't look like this, honestly.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm a big girl.
Respectfully, yes. I am looking so respectfully.
I'm looking disrespectfully. Right? I think, yeah, the fence is still a little dirty.
It is. Okay, well.
There we go.
Things of love.
I am not spreading lies. I'm calling it as I see it.
Aerosol.
So are you seeing Sonic 3?
I have not.
Are you
I
going
really
to?
need to. One of these days. I've seen some of them, the ad marketing, and it looks insane.
It looks peak. But I'm so excited. Like, okay, the fence top. We got, I think we're going to be done once I finish this. Oh, hang on.
It's really cool.
What's this? Oh, this side. I see it. Okay.
Make the links are too short.
2 more fence posts. Which one? Which one?
Oh my goodness, trellis.
Oh. Okay. Ah.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Flower bed edgings. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Retaining walls. Okay, I think that's here. Retaining walls is the pond. Aha.
Maybe. Oh, it's
Oh yeah, it's
over here.
over here.
Or okay.
Don't forget underneath. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's showing us like what we need. And that's stepping stones.
Thank God.
So over here. Let's go very slowly. There we go. There we go. Yay! All right, let's continue. Oh my gosh, look at that video. Zoom.
Clean this. Oh, that's mine. I forgot on the main game, I'm very far ahead in this.
Yeah. Oh,
It's like, clean the subway, huh?
do you want to do the bungalow, playground, or dirt bike next?
Let's playground.
Playground? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hello. What's broken? Not much.
Somebody said Yakety Sax played over that time lapse that they just showed of our characters.
Oh.
I love that.
Here and be cleaned, broke.
Oh wow, this was really dirty.
Get an upgrade, or am I not able to do that in multiplayer?
Yeah.
Didn't you pick that up? Oops.
Very dirty. Very, very dirty playground. No wonder the kids were getting dermatitis. Surprised nobody caught MRSA.
Need to get their tetanus shot. Maybe several.
Several. That's something everybody should get. Their Tdap.
I don't remember the last time I got mine. Oops.
Supposed to get it every 10 years, I think.
Oh, it's probably been more than 10 years for me. Oopsies. To be fair, my doctor hasn't WWE thrown me into the room to stab me with needles yet, so.
You can probably get it done at a pharmacy.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm surprised I've lived this long without them. Because I've lived like over 200 years and like I was like, oh my gosh, dang, I must be built differently.
Got that demon blood keeping you good.
Yeah. Built different.
And I'm good if I just nom on a few people.
Yeah.
Just a nibble.
I mean, because of all the blood you've drank, you probably drank some vaccinated blood in your time, so that might be your way of getting vaccinated.
Honestly, hopefully. As long as you don't get stabbed by a rusty nail on purpose. Yeah, be fine.
When I was at the wedding, like my brother's wedding this past summer, my brother-in-law, my sister's husband, stepped on a nail. And I was like, oh, I hope you got your Tdap. He is fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I have never been stabbed by a nail, so. Besides my own nails, but that's a different story.
Aren't vampires allergic to wood anyway? Like wooden stakes, isn't that what gets them?
I mean, I am allergic to pine, but that's specifically a me problem. I don't know if that's.
You should do a stream where you talk about like common vampire myths and you like say if they're true or not.
Ooh, I should put them on a tier list.
Yeah.
Real. No, that's false. Because I say so.
I'd say one of the most common misconceptions about demons is that all of us are bad. Because
This is true.
we're just like a species, a race. Like we have free will. We can choose our path. We're not stuck because we were born a specific way.
Hmm. Do vampires have allergies? I mean, if you have allergies when you were a person, you would still have them. Just less. Yeah, you probably could hunt them with their allergies. I mean, if anything, it would also give them away too if they try to hide from you. If they just start sneezing or their arm would break out into a rash or something. Sorry.
What do you think of Twilight?
Twilight? I think it's fun.
I love Twilight.
I may be biased, but I do like Edward a lot.
Edward is a lot better than Jacob. Jacob was fine before he like transformed. Because if he honestly would have gotten with Bella if he hadn't turned into such a jerk when he transformed.
Yeah.
Because that was what scared her off was how aggressive he was acting.
And also, it's good for her for running away from that red flag.
Yeah.
Not that word is. You know what it is.
Yeah, because she did appreciate his friendship. But
Imagine a vampire movie. The guy just takes out a jar of peanut butter and he defeats the vampire. Honestly, I would pay money to see that. So the movie would be over pretty quick.
yeah.
They'd have to like, how would you extend that in a movie? Maybe they could like face the vampire multiple times, but nothing works until somebody like eats a peanut or something. Until the vampire runs away.
It could be like an alien movie where they don't know what kills it until like it's
Yeah.
revealed later on.
Mm.
Like War of the Worlds.
It'd still be so funny. Like, yeah, peanut butter. I don't think that would do it.
Just identify what the vampire was allergic to in life. Just like coat a steak with it and like jab it into their heart.
Butter covered steak.
What if the vampire didn't have any allergies though? Like they didn't have any allergies as a human.
Well, then you just do it the old-fashioned way of you cut off their head, you rip out their heart, burn it, and then burn their head.
Mm-hmm.
Put the body in a separate place.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be sure.
I know. I think vampires are cool.
Oh, thank you. I think succubus and demons are so fascinating.
Hmm. In a way, we are similar to vampires,
Mm-hmm.
except we drink a different kind of fluid.
True. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I don't think my
Yeah.
victims mind that much though.
I mean, I sure hope not.
Nah, they always like have a smile on their face when I'm done with them.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I always ask.
Consent is key.
Mm-hmm.
The respected vampire. Hello.
Ooh, I love that ding noise.
Ding, ding,
Ding.
ding, ding.
I'm so happy that we're gonna make this so nice and clean.
Mm.
Give the kiddos a good place to play.
Yeah. Then they won't be sad anymore.
Yeah. I think, yeah, kids need playgrounds. You got all that extra
Mm-hmm.
energy.
Oh God, it's so much energy.
Mm-hmm.
Poor parents.
Well, that's why they need recess at
Imagine.
school too.
Mm-hmm.
Helps them focus.
Yeah, I imagine demon children are extra
Oh yeah.
energetic.
Oh yeah, demon children are a handful. They have like
Little
special daycare
gremlins.
centers just for demons. And let me tell you, my class was especially bad because
Oh,
every I had like a lot of teachers retire after my year.
damn, not bad.
One teacher even retired in the middle of the year.
Dude, what did you steal?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was all the other demons. I was good. I was good. I was quiet. Um, I did my work. I I would only like I would be noisy at recess, but like I feel like all kids are like that. But it wasn't me. I
That's a
was a
kid thing to
delight.
do. It's a scream.
Yeah, I was a delight to have in class. It was when I went to human school that I had issues because I was
I can't. I imagine that'd be.
yeah yeah because like
Hmm.
my I've told my chat about this, but in the 90s I was adopted by human parents, and those are who I refer to as Mama and Papa Way, and both of my siblings were adopted too. Um,
Hmm.
so in order to learn how to interact with humans, I attended school with humans. But unfortunately, I had a hard time fitting in because of my demonic heritage.
So
Yeah.
I hope you're making better friends now, though.
Yeah. I met other people like me. A lot of kindred are very similar in that situation.
Hmm.
Yeah. Also, like I've learned to adapt, Been with humans for a couple decades now, for around 30 years, and I've learned to act better.
Hell yeah. You got plenty of time to learn and grow.
Mm-hmm. What was your schooling like?
Uh, it was okay. I mean, I'm from an era where like girls didn't really go to school much.
Mm,
So when I did go to school, it was okay. The, there was a lot of boys will be boys, and
ew.
if they're picking on you, they like you. It's like, they did.
Now they're picking on you because they want to be accepted by other boys.
Yeah, that's usually the reason. Of course, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a itty-bitty human.
Yeah. I would say,
Itty-bitty human.
I would say, it was so cute though. Like if a guy liked a girl in my school at least, he would like go out of his way to like give her gifts and stuff like that. Like he would be nice to her. And I was like, this is so
Mm.
cute. Like,
Now, why can't you be like this all the time?
yeah. And I think it's the way they're
Oh, yeah.
conditioned though. Because
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like interacting with kids now, they're so sweet and like loving and it's like they just want to like be friends with everybody. And I'm like, please like be nice, keep that kindness and light in your heart as an adult. Like
Please don't become jaded.
yes. If I ever have sons, I'm gonna teach them how to be respectful and like, hey, if you like somebody, just be nice.
Mm. Be
Yeah.
nice, communicate.
Yeah.
Big one I think kids need to learn is communicate your emotions.
Yeah.
And don't just scream.
There was a guy who liked me when I was in school. Um,
Oh,
unfortunately, it didn't work out because I was moving
uh-uh.
away to a different state because I moved around a bit when I was a kid. But
Oh, me
he,
too.
we were also, he, it was also like not at the right time.
Mm.
But, but like he gave me like this beautiful bracelet for Christmas one year. And I was like, oh my gosh, like it was so sweet. And like I've never forgotten that.
Oh,
Like,
I hope
it's
he's doing well.
me too. I think he is.
Mm.
I mean, I don't really talk to anybody from that area anymore because we've lost touch and it was so long ago.
Mm.
But I don't know. I
It
just
is
like
so
hope
hard.
that if he did end up with a nice girl, like he treats her like that. And like,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And I did tell him, like, look, that is so sweet. Like, that is legitimately like such a nice thing to do for a girl.
Mm.
But
We need more people like that in the world.
yeah.
Be they demons, vampires, or humans, or any other creature. There's so many creatures around.
Yeah. Boys, take note. If you want to like be nice to a girl, like just treat her like a human and she'll appreciate it. Even if it doesn't work out like a romance, like for a relationship, she will always like remember how you treated her. And love is a battlefield, yes, but I mean, not all relationships are going to work out, and that's the fact. But I don't know. Just just be
Go
yourself.
in with good intentions.
Yes. Good intentions. Like that guy who was so excited to go on his first date and he bought on Twitter and he bought flowers for his date. I was like, this is so cute. Like, he was so excited and like people were making fun of him. And I was like, no, this is adorable. There needs to be more guys like this.
Oh God, if a guy brought me flowers to our first date, I would burst into tears from joy. Holy, it's so sweet.
I know. Like people were making fun of him and I'm like, no, this is adorable. Like, I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm old. I think a lot of it is because I'm old and I'm like,
me too.
yeah, I'm old. And I think like, I just think it's sweet, especially when young men put in the effort to make a girl feel special.
Mm.
Because with age, like you understand like what you're truly worth, too.
Oh God, yeah. Younger me did not know anything.
Who didn't know anything?
Younger me.
Yeah.
Stupid girl. Well, that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I've dated some real stinkers before too. So oh, I have so many like cringe stories, not just from me. I don't know.
Cool.
Just from like, I don't know. Just like my friends too. Like
Mm.
now granted, a lot of it was my fault because I was stupid. Like I've done some pretty stupid things too, but you live and you learn.
I learned pretty quick that it's awkward as hell to date your coworkers. So.
Oh yeah. I have a very strict don't date coworker rules. Unless like they leave the job.
Yeah. I mean, I did end up leaving the job before we broke up. So, like, there's that.
Good.
Didn't have to see him ever again. And then COVID happened. So,
Yeah.
I wouldn't see anybody.
I have a very strict I don't eat where I shit rule, so
Beautiful title. Mm.
Ace just said I don't even like to be friends with my coworkers and I'm like I like to get along with them on like a professional level.
Mm. That's fair.
Most
I
of the people I work with
what,
are already in relationships.
yeah.
I work with like
Mm.
mostly women too.
Mm.
And I think
That
they're all
sounds awesome.
straight, so
My mom loves to talk about her work lives.
Work.
Straightest woman on the planet, but hey, mother.
I feel like it depends on what environment you're into.
Hmm. I know, like, when I was working this one job, it was really hard to make friends with my coworkers because everybody was just tired all the time and angry and grumpy because we'd be there for like almost 12 hours a day.
Ew.
It was awful. I do not like how society has gone from, yes, 4 hours to let's do 8 hours to 12 hours.
Yeah.
Why? It's too much.
I was reading this essay once where it's called bullshit jobs. I forget what it was called, but it was like basically how when in the like when the industrial revolution was like persisting and like
Mm.
technology was advancing and they started getting computers and all that, about how people wouldn't need to work long hours because the machines would do the job for them. But
I
it's almost
wish.
like now they've invented bullshit jobs just to keep people working.
Yeah, little our thumbs
Mm-hmm.
for 8 hours just to look busy.
Yeah. I mean, granted, the kind of work I do, I really doubt will be replaced by an AI, because what I do is so important and it like needs like human interaction to like basically assure the quality of everything. But like,
Oh,
yeah,
there we go.
there's no reason somebody needs to work longer than 8 hours.
Yeah, unless you're a streamer who's endurance streaming,
Oh
then it's a
God,
different story.
never, never. I could never do that. I can't. It's too much.
No, I want to try at least once. It
Yeah.
has to be with like a game I'm like really into.
Yeah. Like my lord and
Like,
his 11-hour RuneScape streams.
I was gonna say I might do RuneScape.
Yes.
Oh, I've been so into it lately. It's so fun,
Are you doing
especially
leagues?
leagues. Yeah,
Yeah, I just started playing it,
lovely.
so I haven't
Isn't it so
gotten
fun how
to leagues yet.
you should? It makes everything go so fast. It's kind of insane.
Oh,
I
do you like
love
start at
rolling
level
in it.
1 in leagues and then you just like grind?
Hmm.
Oh, so it's like,
Uh, you're basically starting over completely, but everything moves fast. So like you're at, I don't know, like my thieving is almost at level 90.
nice.
Meanwhile, in the main game, it's like hitting 40, but I've been doing it for quite a while.
Yeah.
Whereas Leagues is like, a day.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah,
It's
it
that
does look like fun.
instant dopamine.
I definitely want
Please
to do
try
more
it.
RuneScape streams.
Mm.
I got very lost in it.
Oh, that's okay. It
It's okay.
happens. I know when I first started.
My chat
Hmm?
was helping me.
Oh,
Yeah. The community is super nice too.
they are.
Hmm.
Don't believe what you see on Twitter. That's not like even half of the fan base.
Yeah. Yeah, because like people were like giving me starting armors, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so helpful.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they get really excited whenever somebody new starts playing.
Like, not a lot of people stream it, to be honest. Even
Yeah.
on Twitch, like, I streamed it once there, and there was like maybe 20 people at most playing same time.
Yeah.
Like, it's small, but like,
It
very
has a
welcoming.
small but devoted fan base.
Yeah.
I know somebody who's been playing it for over 20 years.
It really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta catch up.
Gotta catch
I've
up
only been
20,
playing. Yeah,
20 years later.
yeah. Well, I'm also trying to grind on my main account to do Song of the Elves,
Oh,
the one quest that Fox keeps talking about.
I like the music.
Music's so good. I love Sea Shanty and Sea Shanty too.
Did you hear the Ballads and Battle Axes album? It's like all like metalcore remixes.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh, I have to listen to that later.
yeah, it's awesome. Kind of sounds like
I
a
listen to a lot of lo-fi
yeah. Kind of
because they
sounds
have
like
official lo-fi.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sounds like Bring Me the Horizon.
Ooh.
Such a good song.
Mm. I unironically have it on Spotify.
Yeah. Oh, I've been listening to Bring Me the Horizon for a very long time. So like the fact that that became a meme, I was like, why? Why this song?
I asked that about a lot of songs that become memes. Like,
Yeah.
why? Okay, I see it. I see the vision. See the thought process that went into this.
Like the Rickrolling.
Oh, the amount of times I've been rickrolled this year alone. Oh, I'm so mad.
I just like will always remember when they did it at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade.
Did they? Beautiful.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules.
Oh, but
I
so do I.
I remember when it like was first becoming a thing, what you could do because they had a whole website. This is like very like pre-YouTube days where
Mm.
you could like disguise the website links as a different URL and it would take you to a
Oh, you,
website where it would just play that. And if you tried to
mm.
exit that website, it would say, "Oh, but you've got to go through all the lyrics before you leave." And it was like, "Fuck."
Oh, that's evil.
You know exactly what I I like getting these big areas.
Mm.
Hmm.
So satisfying.
Yeah.
I got an email from one of my teachers earlier this term.
Hmm.
They disguised the link, and I thought, oh, it's just a normal thing to go get a file. Uh, no, it wasn't. It's Rickroll. Like, you bastards.
Okay, which millennial was your was your professor?
I think they're all older millennials. At least I know our coordinator is for sure. She's wonderful. I'll let her get away with it for now. I'll get her back one of these days.
I'm just surprised. Remember how they would like always dump on millennials, and then they were like, "Oh, here's something that will appeal to your millennial heart," and then all of a sudden it's like all about Gen Z, and I was like, "What? What happened?" And then I realized, oh, we're too old to sell shit to.
Yeah, we know what how to use our money.
Yeah,
At least most of
or we just don't have any.
us. Yeah, rip my wallet. Poor thing. It's got nothing in it.
Nothing in it. Got nothing
Nothing.
in my brain.
All paying for school.
Yeah. That was me after this summer of weddings and then moving. I was like, oh, I have no money now. Back to the grind.
You stole all my money. The government.
Yeah, I've been trying to like work more
I'm
too.
moving. Mm.
My old job had unlimited overtime this time of year. And it
Oh,
was so nice because I was making like $4,000 checks.
ooh, okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I was like,
So like overtime plus?
yes. Like they had
Oh,
unlimited
hell
overtime
yeah.
hours during the holidays.
Mm.
So I was working like 80-hour weeks.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm okay now. I'm no longer at that job.
Very good. That is so much time to be at work.
Yeah. Worth it though.
True, that 4,000 is really nice.
Hmm. But I can't do that anymore. Uh,
Mm,
I'm an old, burnt out demon now.
maybe in like another 2,000 years you'll do it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, maybe once when the life cycle resets and hopefully I can get a better body, you know?
Mm.
Because I've had this one for how long has it been? For a while. I don't even know how long I've been occupying this one because as another thing about succubi is they can occupy different forms and
See, I didn't know that.
yeah,
Huh. Well, you learn something new every day.
yeah, yeah, and like we unfortunately we can only occupy one form at a time. Even though I can change my appearance very mildly, I can't like assume a different identity completely until this body reaches its natural like cycle where it ends.
Mm, so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could do that. Damn.
Yeah, it's quite easy. I bet you could even do it.
Probably.
Yeah,
It would just take a while.
yeah.
I've had this farm for so long.
But that's there have been a lot of like there have been succubi who've been living for like thousands of years, and that's just because they just keep like taking on many forms, but it's like the same like being, and you can tell.
Okay.
Because other beings like me, we know when we meet each other. We just know. Like even if the form is different, we know that's the same soul.
Well, that's how you do it. Okay. I've always wondered, but I never asked.
Usually the voice gives
Mainly
it
because I
away.
thought it'd be rude.
The voice usually gives it away.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most vampires, we just keep the same form that we've had since undeath, really. Other than that,
Now, do your bodies ever expire, or is that just like, do they just like
uh,
stay frozen in that moment of time of death?
most of us just kind of freeze eternally,
Uh-huh.
and we gotta eat to keep up the look.
Mhm.
Hmm. I'll have to look into that.
But I mean, succubi can extend like the duration of the the body, like the amount of time it's good for. They can extend it.
Hmm.
Um, but the what I most describe it as is a hermit crab, like outgrowing their shell. That's really what happens when a body expires. Is sometimes the body just it
Oh.
doesn't serve its purpose anymore, so you just move on to another one.
Hmm. I bet that probably makes it a lot easier to blend into human society.
Mm-hmm.
You can just, oh, several, in 100 years, time to change change the form and get all of my new IDs set up.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, this era is so nitpicky about every single detail. Like you need your driver's license with your photo ID.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, I can barely keep up.
Yeah. Usually, I mean, now we don't age. Of course, the body doesn't age,
Hmm.
but like I said, the body does have its limits. So
Oh,
sometimes if we just overdo it, we just have to take a rest.
I see.
Mm-hmm. There have been times where succubi and incubi too have tried to possess two forms at once, but it just doesn't really work out because then they exhaust themselves.
I was gonna say that. That sounds exhausting.
It is exhausting. It's almost like you're trying to do too many roles at once, and you don't have the power to maintain those forms at once.
Probably have to be pretty strong.
Yeah. And like the scary part is humans themselves can't perceive it
Oh,
because to them everything looks normal.
I did notice that. Oh, I can go to school just fine. Thank goodness for glamour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm able to use glamour magics. But I would say this form is my original form. Like it's the one that I've had since I was
Hmm.
born. So I'm actually quite young compared to other demons like me.
Hmm. I bet it gets pretty annoying hearing the, oh, you're just a baby.
It is. Especially when I
Oh,
meet
you're not
others
all
like
good.
me.
Mm.
They're like, "Oh, you're so young." And I was like, I mean, I guess like compared to other demons, yeah, I am, but like when it comes to humans, it's just like, "Oh my gosh, these people like they really don't live to be that long."
No,
It's sad.
sad, really.
Hmm.
That's it. Sorry, I have my dog with me.
Hmm.
He's very sneezy today.
Hmm.
Oh, you can't be on the mic. No. Hey, go lay down. Go lay down.
Here for a fun time,
Okay.
not a long time. Yeah.
Well,
I feel like that's what makes humans special is because they have that limited time.
yeah.
Is everything just has more meaning. A
Gotta
lot
get
of
everything done before the 100 years comes up.
a lot of a lot of beings who are either immortal or live very long lives, they kind of become apathetic towards things
Hmm.
because they've just seen so much, or they just
Seen
get
the
bored.
wars.
They get bored.
If I get bored, I just sleep.
Do you go to sleep for long
Go
periods
in
of
my
time?
coffin.
Do you go to sleep
Let
for
me
long
tell you,
periods
it
of
is the
time?
best sleep. Yeah.
That's good. What's the
It is
longest you've ever
so nice.
slept?
Um, so far, about 20 years.
Hmm.
Really good nap. Very weird to wake up and things have advanced so much technologically. It's like, oh, this wasn't here before.
Yeah.
What do you mean there's cars now?
Yeah, I don't believe I've ever taken a long nap though. I've been awake for a while, and you just see the progress, so it's less startling, I guess.
Mm. So the most frustrating thing is how to relearn the social norms
Oh yeah, everything
because
changes.
they change so fast.
Yeah. Well, I was born in the 18th century, and
Hmm.
things have changed a lot, even in that amount of
Oh
time.
God, yeah.
Heck, I saw the beginnings of the United States as we know it.
Oh, that must be cool.
It was. It was a very. It was a very turbulent time.
Mm-hmm.
And I did see a lot of bloodshed, unfortunately. I tried to stay out of the
Yeah,
battles, um,
yeah.
but
I can
yeah,
imagine you'd have to avoid them pretty to not take too many souls or whatever.
yeah.
Unless that's just a Malort thing. I don't know.
I don't eat souls when people die. Like it's
Hmm.
not something that I'm prone to doing. I think me being around well, I would just avoid them. Like I would avoid places where people tended to die. Like hospitals, battlefields.
Hmm.
But I mean, now I don't have to avoid hospitals, because, after being around people a lot, you do learn better self control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops, push the wrong button. Good.
Like I'm immune. I'm immune to it now. Like it doesn't like I work in a setting where I've had people come into my job literally covered in blood, and
Ooh,
I'm just like, "Oh, whatever now."
get the next stay away from there. I get angry if I go near there.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. I guess I'm like Carlisle Cullen, where I work in a medical setting, and I just like I'm just like immune to it now.
Mm, that's good.
Hmm.
Means you can go out more.
Yeah.
Yeah. God knows touching grass is so good for you.
It is. It is. You really do learn better self control from it.
Hmm.
Like, I'm really, I feel like people like me who are able to go out and mingle with humans easily, I feel like they should be proud of themselves because it's not easy.
I know.
Is this a Barney slide?
Ernie slide? Oh,
It's so cute.
maybe.
So cute.
But it's Barney at home.
Barney's looking a little rough.
He's had a few too many.
Barney maxed out his tab at the bar and got thrown out into the
Not
mud.
again. Barney.
Barney!
I told you not to overdo it, you silly dinosaur.
Barney, you've been cut off. I'm gonna
Oh,
have to cut you off.
hmm.
Barney. Did you did you ever do
Oh,
that thing where um this was like a school age thing where kids would like sing like parodies of Barney songs, and they were always like the
oh,
most vile things.
yes.
Oh
I
my,
remember that.
children are messed up.
I remember hearing one from a group of kids about Barney with a shotgun or something like that. It's like, holy shit. What are these kids watching?
I think they learn it from somewhere and then they just find it funny, so they repeat it.
Yeah, that's probably it. And then they bring it to school and then everybody's repeating it. And
Oh, there was like a messed up Christmas song that my friends and I used to sing.
hmm,
It was you've probably heard it.
maybe. remember Christmas one.
It was to the
But then
tune of
again,
Jingle Bells.
hmm. Actually, yeah, I think I have. So like, Jingle Bells, Batman smells.
No, it went dashing through the snow on a broken pair of skis. Over the hills we
Oh, no.
go, crashing into trees. The snow is turning red. I think I'm almost dead. Please send me to the hospital before I lose my head.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was saying, like, what is with these? What was with us when we were younger?
Oh, no. But I imagine it gave parents quite a giggle.
Yeah. Our poor teachers.
They've been through it. You need to be have, like a mind of steel to deal
An elementary
with
school
work in
teacher.
childcare.
I can't tell which is worse, like high school or like elementary school.
Maybe a little bit of both.
I feel like it's different sets of problems.
Yeah. In high school, it's like, oh, I'm old enough. I can do this. Like, or I'm more mature than you. And it's like, no, you're not.
I feel like kids are more
Yeah.
disrespectful in high school.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, but like elementary school, it's like you want to discipline them because they're still learning.
Hmm. But they have those big, cute little cheeks that you just want to pinch.
Yeah, they
It's
are
so
cute.
cute.
I say fourth grade is when kids start acting like little turds.
Yeah.
Because I used to babysit, and I remember that was the age where a lot of them would like mess with me, like pull
Hmm.
pranks on me.
Oh, you have to deal with little pranksters. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, they're starting to get too smart. But that's okay, I'm even smarter.
I had to learn how to negotiate with my little sister.
Oh yeah, I have a sister too, a little sister. And it's like, I know you're not supposed to bribe kids, but bribing works.
It really does. That's literally the only way I could get her to do things when she was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, if you do this for me, you can have this for supper.
Oh, I would always bribe her with
You want chicken nuggets? Okay.
I would always bribe her with video games.
Food works way better with my sister.
Yeah.
Even now, it's like, girl, you're an adult.
Oh yeah,
But okay.
my sister's an adult too. She's married. Like,
Congrats.
mm-hmm.
Mine's engaged. Not married yet.
Are you maid of honor?
I better be.
I think you will be, unless you have another sister.
They're not getting married for like another 5 years.
Oh
I don't
wow,
know what her.
that's
She
a
has
long
this whole
engagement.
plan and everything, and I'm just like, okay, yeah,
That's a long
they're in
engagement.
no hurry.
That's good though.
We've been
You like her
together for quite a
fiance?
while. And he's pretty nice.
That's good.
He also bought me chocolates, so you know,
Yeah.
we're on good terms.
Yeah, my sister's husband is a really good guy. I'm glad she is with somebody like him.
Hmm.
That's who I would have picked out for her if it were up to me.
It's always,
Like a kind of guy.
hmm. It's always such a worry for like older siblings. Like, are you gonna be okay?
She's got a good head
At
on her
least for me.
shoulders, though.
Hmm.
Like I want to look out for her, but at the same time, it's like I know she can take care of herself. Like,
I'm just a worry word.
yeah. Well, I was the one who taught her how to look after herself. So, so if she has learned anything from me, she is going to be okay.
Oh yeah.
Like even at a young age, I taught her street smart. I was like, okay, here's what you do. You don't go into any strangers' cars. Like, if a
Don't run into
guy,
traffic.
yeah, if a guy like approaches you and asks you to hang out with him and his friends, say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my friends I had to look out for.
Hmm.
I remember one time we were at an anime convention and we were in cosplay and this group of guys, they like wanted our numbers and
Oh,
I said no because I wasn't interested. And like I don't want to run off with some randos at a convention. And like
yeah. You don't
but
know what they're up to.
but she gave them her number. I was like, okay, whatever, you do you. Like, if you really want to talk to them, like, I'm not going to stop you. But then, like, later that night when we were like getting dinner, they texted us and invited us to a party in their hotel room. And she wanted to go, and I said,
Oh no.
no, we're not going to that. Like, because it's just the two of us and like a whole bunch of them. Like, so I said, block their number. Like, this is weird.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
it sounds extremely suspicious. Like,
Yeah, I told her like, they might. She said, "Oh, well, they didn't seem that bad," and I'm like, "You don't know them, like, don't be naive."
yeah, there's people who are really good at acting.
Yeah, like I don't want to have to go like monster mode. This monster mode Eden is not good.
Hmm.
I advise stay safe out there, everyone.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, I was always like the friend that would like keep everybody out of trouble.
The mom friend TM.
Oh my gosh, yes. My role to the T. Because I'm the one who brings the sunblock, who brings the snacks. Like, I picture you being like that, Gigi. You being the mom friend.
Hmm?
I bet you're the mom
Oh
friend.
yeah. Literally, one of my friends when I was younger wanted to get into a fight all the time. So I was always the one to carry around like bandages and shit.
Oh
Just
dear.
like, listen here, little moral. What are you doing? And figure yourself killed doing it. Okay. I can't totally stop you. And I'm not going to start a fight myself because then I'll get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be hunted.
Yeah. Us monster girls, we gotta look out for our friends because whenever some shit happens, we're usually the ones who have to deal with the fallout.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's, oh, you monsters, you did this. And it's like, no, actually, I was just hanging out, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, buddy.
Yep. We're allowed to. We're allowed to look out for ourselves too.
Mm-hmm.
It's how we've made it.
Yep. Hell, I don't even go near bars anymore.
Good. Sketchy.
Yeah, I don't really like the taste of alcohol, so,
Oh, I love it.
no point in being there. There's some vampires that really like it still, but it's like,
Mm-hmm.
not for me.
It depends for me. I don't like it if it's too bitter.
Mm. I don't mind some wines, but they're more like coolers than they are
Oh yeah.
wine. It's just sugar.
Wine coolers are yummy.
Hmm. Especially when they're just super fruity, like,
Mmm.
oh, good. Could drink those all day, but oh, that'd be bad.
I miss my young metabolism because I could drink that all day, and now when I do, I just like feel awful. It's like oh my god,
Orphans aren't what they used to be.
I'm not a young demon anymore.
Mm.
My poor liver. Yay! I got the stego slide clean. That's what I was going for. I
Oh,
wanted
why do
it
I
to be
forget?
clean. I gave Barney a nice bath.
Hmm?
I gave Barney a nice bath. There's somebody walking around outside my window, and I'm like, oh god, I really hope they can't see.
Oh,
There's just like somebody passing in front of my window because I'm on a ground floor apartment.
okay.
And I
I
was
was gonna
like,
say, how?
it's Ariana. No, I don't see. I don't see. I don't think it's you, Ariana. They look more human shape.
Ooh, she can get you.
Oh, I see. I see. I think it's, well, I live like next to the street where the kids get off the school bus, and I think it's
Oh,
like them. Yeah. And it's that time.
yeah, it is that time. like, what are you talking about? We started like 30 minutes. Oh, no, we can look.
So I mentioned like how I've been to like
Hmm.
different schools.
Hmm.
When I went to like the demon school, well, there weren't a lot of like students there. So
Hmm.
it was a really small school. So so the school didn't even have school buses.
Oh, wow.
So I would just fly. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll just fly to school.
Hell yeah.
But
Sounds awesome.
then when I went to the human school, I rode a bus for the first time. And, I even though like I age differently than humans do. So
Hmm.
developmentally, they based on my development at the time, they placed me in the 8th grade. So at the time that was like the oldest grade in that school. So since I'd never rode the bus before, I didn't really understand bus etiquette. So when I got on the bus and looked around, I didn't know where I should sit. So guess what anxious little Eden did?
What did you do?
I sat right behind the school bus driver.
Aw,
Yeah,
good spot though.
yeah. But then, like,
Easy to get off.
yeah. But then, like, my classmates explained to me, they were like, yeah, that's where all, like, the 6th graders sit. The 8th graders all sit in the back. And I was like, well, I had never ridden a school bus to school before, so I didn't know that. I mean, there weren't
I
assigned
mean,
seating. There wasn't assigned
yeah.
seating, but still, it was like one of those, like, unspoken, like, social rules that I was unaware of.
Ugh. There's so many unspoken rules.
Yeah. It's like, can you just, like, explain everything to me so I don't embarrass myself?
Hopefully they understood.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't tease you too much.
after I explained to them what was going on, they were like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, because I was like, "Yeah, I would normally like." I didn't tell them that I would fly to school because I was like masquerading as a human. I would just say, "Oh yeah, I would just walk to school, like instead of riding a school bus."
Ooh, new kid on the block.
Yeah. I think even then they could tell there was something different about me though.
Yeah, kids actually notice quite a bit. It's
Yeah.
surprising.
Well, there were just some like rules that I didn't understand.
Hmm.
Did you did you ever have to LARP as a human?
Oh, every day. Every time I go out, it's like, yeah, don't like. Oh, it's gotten a lot easier over the years.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I just sit and keep to myself, and nobody really notices you.
Yeah. The
Just when
hiding in
you
plain
laugh
sight.
too loud, yeah, it's kind of hard to hide the thing. So,
I find that's easier in like cities to do that.
hmm, I live in a decently large city, so
Yeah.
they tries to ask too many questions that they should not.
I feel like in really big cities, um, even if you are like obviously strange, people just like don't ask questions because they're used to seeing
Mhm.
strange things.
Either that or they're just too busy
Yeah, with
with
other
their own
things.
problems, so they don't even notice you.
Yeah. That's what I've learned is like anytime I like had like, you know, this is so funny, but even as a succubus, I would still get zits. And like every time I got a zit, I would like try to cover it up, but it ended up looking horrible because this was like before they had like decent makeup.
Yeah, makeup used to be ugh,
And I would only
made with
buy,
some really harmful stuff.
yeah, I would only buy the really cheap stuff.
Mm.
So like every time I tried to cover up the zit, it ended up like looking even worse. And so I would get embarrassed. And my mom would always tell me, hey, look, Eden, like everybody else is so focused on their own problems that they're not going to notice. Like,
Mm-hmm.
best advice I've ever received.
And if they do give you shit, you just ignore them.
Yeah. Or I'll just like transfer the zit onto them. Not really, but like, you know what I mean. Like karma will bite them back.
Yeah. If only you could.
Gosh, I used to like have like the most mundane things like pointed out about me. Like again, like I said, they even knew I was a little different. So
Mm.
I've mentioned this on stream, but I'm naturally like super hairy. And this comes from having demonic heritage because I do have a form where I am covered in fur.
Mm.
And it's almost like a werewolf like form. But
Mm.
so a
You're very
consequence of
warm.
that, what a consequence of that is I would have like a lot of hair on my body, like dark, thick hair.
Mm.
And so some of it was on my arms. And whenever I'd wear
Mm.
short sleeves, the kids would point it out and they're like, well, why don't you shave your arms? And I was like, well, why do you shave your arms? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's so odd.
Some people end up fixated on the weirdest things.
Mm.
Right. What else? Go up here. Wait, somebody said that they liked my hairy arms in my chat. What? Like that
Your
sounds
hair yarn?
hot?
Oh,
You know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
hell yeah.
Much love to the hairy girls out there.
See, just to somebody, you will always be hot,
Yeah.
no matter what.
I know it's you. I know it's you. Thanks, Zach. Well, knowing what I know about the internet, I'm sure somebody will be attracted to my monstrous form.
Oh, hell yeah.
I saw how people reacted to Lady Dimitrescu.
Me included. What a woman. What a
My
woman.
dream woman.
God, I wish I was in that guy's place instead. Oh,
I don't think she even likes men much, to be honest.
I think she's a canon lesbian.
Yeah.
I think.
I think she likes them for food, but I don't think she likes them for company.
Yeah. It's okay, more women for me.
That's what I'm saying. Every time a man complains about how a woman looks in a video game, and I like look
Oh
at
my
it
god.
and I'm like, that is like the hottest woman I've ever seen. I don't know what you all are talking about.
Like how they're talking about Siri from in the new Witcher game.
Oh my God, Siri.
Like, are you kidding me? She's so hot. God, I'd let her stab me any day.
Yes. I don't know.
Which I cannot wait to play the new
I
Witcher
love The
game.
Witcher.
Me too. Oh, I haven't played it in so long. Maybe I'll play it on stream someday.
Yeah.
I say that about like 50 games.
Yeah, I think you would have to like enable streamer mode because there are boobies in that game.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, are sites to play. Not safe for work games on.
There's Fansly.
Yeah,
I have a Fansly. I haven't used it, but I have one.
same. I keep meaning to.
Yeah, I might
It's
stream on
like,
it.
I don't really feel like it today. You should. Give it a try. I know some of the Mythic girls, they play it on there
Yeah.
and post on there. That's how I found out about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Fansly would be a good place to stream like sus games and
Or at least games that like would normally get you a bonk
yeah.
everywhere else. Like I don't want to lose my channel.
Yeah.
Missy.
I am so surprised I haven't gotten a strike yet because like the amount of times my like chats have veered into like sus territory is like unreal. And like I haven't like gotten a bonk yet.
Yeah, they either care a lot or they don't care at all. And it's like, can you please be consistent?
Speaking of consistency, okay, so I don't have ad block on my phone for YouTube because I just like don't watch it that much on my phone. But like I got
Hmm.
an ad for one of those like slow life isekai games and it was like full on like softcore porn. And I'm like, how is
Oh,
this allowed?
yeah, I don't know. Oh, hey, Lily. No, you can't rub the light.
Like I thought it was like I thought those like jiggly booby ads were like pushing it, but no, this is like full on like women moaning and
Oh my god.
like making sex noises like in the ad and I was like, "Holy shit, how do they get away with that?" Meanwhile,
Well,
like people have gotten like strikes for less.
yeah. I've seen people get strikes for quote unquote sexual content, but it's like they literally just made a kissy noise for
Yeah.
1 second. Like, okay, sure, that's wow.
No, it's not chat that's like the lewd ones. It's because I have zero filter and I like say sus stuff. My chat is saying you make it sound like chat's the lewd ones. I'm like, no, I know it's me who starts it. I am very aware of that. It's because I have zero filter and zero fucks to give.
Hmm. My cat is trying to rub up against the mic and she won't leave.
Oh,
Oh,
I miss having a cat. My cat is at the parents' house, so because he's really old and we thought moving him to a different place would stress him out.
hmm.
So he's staying with my parents.
Really? Alright, well, she's now become a scarf.
Aww.
I can't really do much now.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm a little fluffer too. So much. We have 7 cats and a dog.
Oh, I love cats.
Me too. Now, if this one could stop being a scarf for 2 minutes, please.
Is that the one that's decided you're their human?
No, she's my grandma's cat, technically.
Oh, is she just always super affectionate?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
She's
baby.
a Siamese, so
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
they're lovely, lovely little babies.
Yeah, they are the biggest babies. Like they're so cute.
The one that chose me as his human, even though he's also not my cat, he's sleeping right now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he hasn't busted in and be like, "Why are you talking? Who are you talking to? You're only supposed to talk to me."
Yeah, they're so funny like that. They are just
Oh,
yeah, they're so Zach just said cats aren't capable of being loud as dogs are.
he has 7 cats.
I
What?
have heard some cat like yowl though.
Oh,
Like, have you ever heard a cat in heat? Like a female cat in heat? Like,
unfortunately, yes.
oh my God.
It's so loud. I thought our dog was loud, but no. But like the walls were reverberating. That's probably because she was so close to the house.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God. Like,
I had to
girl.
chase her away. Oh, dog barks hurt my ears too. Don't you worry. It's it's why whenever our dog barks, I like, jump like 3 feet in the air.
Oh yeah, my brother's dog has a really loud bark too. And like, he barks at people he likes too. So
Oh,
it's like,
I love you.
yeah, it's just like startling. And then
Hmm.
and then you realize, oh, he's just saying hi because he's just really friendly.
Yeah, our dog, she barks, and if she likes you, or if you're a stranger, or if you're a male person, or if you're anybody really,
Yeah.
no one is safe.
Yeah, with dogs, you have to kind of look at the context of the situation too, on whether or not
Hmm.
like they're barking out of malice. Because if you've had like positive interactions with them in the past, chances are they're just barking because they're excited to see you.
Hmm.
They they're not trying to be aggressive.
Oh yeah, small dogs are. Oh, they're especially loud.
Uh huh.
Holy, who who up in the sky decided that was okay? Had several words.
Yeah, well, my coworker lost her chihuahua a few months back.
Oh,
So she adopted another dog. Like she rescued one.
hmm.
But that dog, for such a tiny thing, has such a loud bark.
Well, they're big dogs, you know. They're not little dogs. They're big,
Yeah,
massive in their voice anyway.
yeah. I think they bark because they're actually
They
like
do.
super like nervous.
Yeah, yeah. They have to be intimidating in some way.
Yeah.
I mean, me too. I'd probably scream. face is something like 10 times my height.
Yeah, I just like, despite all appearances, I'm not like a very big demon. I'm actually
Hmm.
quite small, but like I feel like I have to like make up for it.
Yeah,
But
it's gotta puff that fluff out.
yeah, yeah. Just bristle my fur and be like, "Rrr."
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa.
it really does scare away most predators. I agree with you,
Yeah,
Zach.
yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Like the, oh my goodness. Yeah, I guess I would be the little spoon.
Hmm?
Oh, one of my chatters commented little spoon. If I was the
Oh,
little spoon. I'm like, yeah, most likely, most likely.
I absolutely am. I like being Big Spoon sometimes.
Jetpack?
Yeah, fun being a jetpack.
Little jetpack. Vroom, vroom.
Yeah,
That's what I like calling it because it's just cute.
it's such a cute term.
Jetpack
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Get back into sleep. My favorite activity.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you see that meme where, oh, this just like reminded me of the meme I saw this morning where it was
Mhm.
talking about Vox and how people still think he's a boyfriend experience streamer even though he's not really.
Yeah, not really anymore.
Yeah, but like I was like, it still kind of is boyfriend experience because have you ever like been with a guy and like he just plays like wants to show you his favorite game and he'll play for
Oh yes,
hours?
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that is boyfriend experience.
It's just more realistic.
Yeah,
Boyfriend experience.
yeah.
It's like if you I don't know what do normies do anymore. Play watch a guy play football or watch football with a
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. I dated a guy who played lacrosse and I would go to his lacrosse games and watch him play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
never
called being a
watched the guys
supportive.
play lacrosse. I only watched the girls, and it's always so violent.
Oh, yeah, I think the girls lacrosse is actually more violent than boys lacrosse because
It's like,
boys lacrosse you can't like check somebody on the stick with the stick, but girls lacrosse you can.
well, yeah. I've had some friends that are like, yeah, I got a concussion from this game. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, you good? It's like, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's like,
There's
okay.
always field hockey that girls would get concussions from
Oh my
at my
God, field
school.
hockey. I tried playing it once with a group of people and never did.
Yeah. Sports and I aren't really a thing because
It's too aggressive for me. What?
too aggressive and chances for bloodshed.
Yell.
Unless you're playing with other vampires. Is
I
vampire
got playing
baseball
it.
like what they show in Twilight?
I don't know. I've never played baseball with other vampires. I have played tennis though, and ooh, I think we destroyed a couple tennis balls. To be honest,
That sounds fun.
yeah, the bruises after kind of hurt a lot, but it's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I just
I think they
wasn't.
also
super coordinated. Like, I would try to play sports, but, you know, in regards to anything athletic, I was so used to flying, and I couldn't really do that. Yeah, I couldn't really, like, fly. Like, because demon basketball, succubus basketball, the hoops are, like, thousands of feet high, so, like...
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. But, like, human basketball, you know, the hoops are I don't know exactly how high up they are, but, you know, it would be considered cheating if I used my wings.
Yeah.
Like, I am at an advantage compared to humans. But so that's why I
We're at
just
99.
avoided it.
I saw the spot that was missing. Where'd it go?
It's the bin. I'm doing the bin.
Oh, and there's a bench. Look at the bench.
I just suspect it's like the backside, and I can't really get to the backside that easily unless I do that. Can I do that? Unless I just do it that way. Yeah, I agree with you, Zach. Even if Vox was still like a boyfriend experience, like VTuber, who cares? Like the only reason why Kindred are doing their best to like get people to see past that is because he doesn't want to be one anymore. Like if he still was one, then we would be like, okay, yeah, so what if he is? He is so much more than that.
Yeah, I don't understand the weird stigma against male VTubers. I mean,
It's not fair.
yeah, because there's a lot of female VTubers that like females
Who do fan
that,
service, yeah.
yeah, I'd argue even more fans than
Oh
anybody
God.
else.
Yeah, I consider myself a fan service VTuber. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. As long as you're having fun,
Yeah.
you got your boundaries, you're good. Go nuts.
Yeah. Somebody said they're just jealous because how else are we supposed to compete with hot anime men instead who can talk to girls easily? You've nailed it, Zach. You've nailed it. It is. It is jealousy.
Real though. Like we wouldn't call you an incel unless you started acting like one. Come on
Yep.
now. Well, all women are required to talk to me because I am a male.
But I do say, like guys don't even need to be like, yeah, it's true. I do understand why it can make some men feel insecure, but like, you know, nothing's stopping other guys from doing that. from becoming a fan service VTuber?
Oh yeah, the more the merrier, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying just like work on yourself rather than putting other people down. Because like being toxic and like hating on others, that will only bring you like temporary popularity. But if you want to create something lasting, you need to like work on yourself.
It's false. I mean, who said that?
I said that. Like I can think of some VTubers who built an entire brand on being toxic. And now nobody cares what they have to say.
Yeah. Now everybody's clowning on them.
Yeah.
So they still got invited to big events, which I'm like, well, why do you want that there?
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, if VTubing is not for you, then that's fine, but
Okay.
yeah, exactly. Let people do what they want and just like understand that it's all in good fun. Yes. Improve yourself. Work on what makes you happy. Work on what makes you happy. Zach, I agree with that. Because when you're happy with yourself, everything will just fall into place.
Okay. Is that? Oh.
Yay!
Oh, it was like a little. Yay! It was a little speck.
All right. So Gege, I have had a lot of fun. It was so nice getting to collab with you and getting to chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was an awesome first collab.
Yeah, we definitely should do it more. Yeah. But I have to head out.
Okay.
I got to do some shopping.
Ooh.
Because I put off Christmas shopping.
Oh. You better run out and hurry up because soon it's going to be, actually, it's already going to be a nightmare to shop.
Yeah. Oh my god, now my controller won't stop vibrating because of that.
Oh. Oops. Hello.
All right. So everybody, be sure you subscribe to Gege. She is so much fun and she works really hard and she's definitely a talent to support.
No.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. They're saying they already have subscribed. Yeah, and be sure to tune in.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Tune into her streams.
Subscribe. Hopefully, I will try and stream more often.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah.
Especially now that I'm done
be
school
sure to like and subscribe her streams. And I hope to see you all in the future very, very soon, okay? Bye-bye. Bye.